Hello to all, welcome to the channel GeoGuru. In this video, we will try to explore how the crime statistics can be visualized and mapped. In this exercise, we will try to learn a variety of statistical and GIS technique to derive the insights from the dataset to find the spatial as well as the temporal patterns in the crime in an area. And for this exercise, we have three kinds of dataset. First is a Gauteng province Bulgari datasets. It's Gauteng province is in the South Africa. Then we have a shapefile of different police stations, and then we have a Africa population counts dataset for 2015. So first of all, we will try to open these dataset one by one. In order to do that, we'll just go to the layer, add vector layer, and we will first open the shapefile, that is police_bound.shp. Now we can see that this is a shapefile of South Africa, and there have, if we just open the attribute table, we can see that there are 1152 polygons, and each polygon have a unique component name, that is the police station name. Now another data set that we want to see, load is that we go to layer, add delimited text layer, and we will open the Bulgari dataset, which is in the CSV format. We will check this, and we know that this dataset doesn't have a latitude or longitude, so we will click on Node Geometry and click Add. And if you open the attribute table of this data, we can see that this is the station name, this is the type, crime category, Bulgari, the year, and the two specific information, that means residential, non-residential, and total number of burglaries in that particular area. If we closely look into the data set, we can see that there are total, for each station, there are total 10 sets of information. That means for each year from 2006 to 2015, we have data sets, and we have total 1430 data sets. So that means we have a total 143 station of data that we have available. Now, what we will do, first of all, we will filter our dataset only for a specific year, and for that, we will right click over this and click filter, and in the year, we will give, I can click all so that I can see all the years available in the column year. I will just select 2015. Okay. Now, if I open this attribute table, I can see that now only 143 entries are there. That means for each station, we have a unique value of total and residential. Now, we will try to map this information into the shapefile. And for that, we will go to the processing toolbox and then search for join. And we will look for join attribute by field value under the vector general. I'll double click over this. And the input layer should be the shapefile, that means police bound, and the table field, that means the name of that field through which we want to merge these two datasets. So I'll just click component NM, and in the table we are going to select the station name. Okay, and I'll just click on discard records that could not be joined and click run. Now we can see that 143 features have been successfully matched, whereas 1009 could not be matched because we have a data set of only one province, and that province contains the data set of 143 police stations. So now you can see that we have another layer known as join layer, and this layer contains the information about the. So in order to visualize into a good chloropath map, I'll just click layer styling panel and click on this graduated and click total, then classify. Now we can see that the darker the polygon, the higher number of crime is reported there according to the data. Now this is known as chloropath map, and this is a kind of useful map to map to present the information into informative manner. Now, but this map won't tell us the true story about the area. For example, this particular polygon or this particular polygon is the most number of crime is there, but it might not be possible that it has a maximum number of population or more number of population. So we will try to prepare a map as per the crime rate per population. And in order to gather the population data set, we have going to use our raster data set. So we'll go to the layer, add raster. And we will open this TIFF file. So this is the population data set of the South Africa. This particular pixel number, if I'll just click on this identify and click on any of the area. So I just need to check this. So this particular pixel value defines the number of population in that area. So our next task is to find the population in each and every polygon. So for that purpose, we are going to use the zonal statistics. So I'll just go to the processing toolbox and search for zonal. And under the raster analysis, we'll click zonal statistics. The first information that we're going to provide is the joint layer. Then raster layer is the population data set. Then we need to provide any prefix. And in the statistics, we only looking for the sum value, not the mean, not the median. And we'll click run. If I just close this and open the attribute table of this zonal stats, now there is a column has been added with the name population sum. So that means if I just click over this polygon, so that means this particular yellow highlighted polygon has the total number of crime is 405 and the total population is 64679. Now, in order to map the crime rate, what we are going to do, well, just open the attribute table and click on this. I'll just unselect all and click on open field calculator. And we'll create a new field known as crime rate. And this thing has to be in the decimal number. And we will go to the fields and we will give a formula total divided by population sum. So now this is the crime rate and we want to map crime rate per 10,000 or maybe 1 lakh population. So what I will do in the brackets, I will multiply this value by maybe per 1,000 or maybe in this case I'm going to provide 10,000 and just click OK. And now we can see that another column has been added with a crime rate. I'll just save this and go to the toggle editing off. Now this is the crime rate per 10,000 population. So I'll just close this and now prepare the map accordingly. I'll just click on the styling panel and the layer name is zonal statistics and I'll just go to the graduated and this time I'm going to select this crime rate and click classify. And now we can compare these two maps that we prepared previously and afterwards. So in the previous map, we can see this particular polygon is the darkest one. And if we just use this map, so we can see now, yes, this polygon is not have the highest number of crime rate, though it maybe have a highest number of crime, but the population is low. So that means, the population is high. So the crime rate is low. But the crime rate is high as per the population in this particular polygon. So this type of chlorophyll map will give you more intense information, which is surpassed in usual information. Now, apart from mapping, the data can be summarized on a variety of interesting ways. One way is to calculate the total burglaries for each year to see what is the trend and whether the burglaries are on the rise or a fall. And this thing can be done either in the Excel, but QGIS also provide to make a beautiful charting pattern. And for this purpose, we are going to use a tool known as Data Plotly. We're going to plugin, manage plugin, and search for Plotly. So the Data Plotly plugin, we have already installed it. You need to install and close. This Plotly use the Python Plotly library to create a beautiful interactive map. And for that purpose, we'll just uncheck and use only this. I can check this map just for the information, and I'm going to use this CSV dataset. So first of all, we will remove this filter. I'll right click over this filter and remove this particular line. Click OK. Now I'll have the full information. Okay, station name, type, and for 1430 entry. Now I want to see that in a particular year, for example 2006, what is the total number of crime or what is the total number of residential crime in whole of the area. So for that purpose, I'll just go to the processing toolbox and we will search statistics by category. So in the vector analysis, we'll click on statistics by the category, double click, and here we're going to select our CSV data set. And for the field we want to calculate is, first of all, we are going to calculate the residential crime, and the field with the category, that means in which category we want to classify a statistics our data set. So we'll just click year and click run. So now we can see this statistics by category has been added. Now again we will go to this, and this time we are going to select non-residential and click run. So now you can see that we haven't saved our data set. We are just temporarily saving our data set. So in order to give its proper name, either you can save it permanently or we just rename this. We'll go to the property, information, layer name. This is the non-residential, and this is the residential. Okay, this is just for the naming it just for the purpose so that we can identify which data is which one. Okay, next thing, what we can do after the installation of Plotly plugin, you can see that graph icon has been added. So in order to create the plot, we'll just click on this particular icon and we will select this bar plot and select one of the layers. So first of all, we are going to select residential. The X field will be year and the white field will be the sum, and the legend title will be like residential. We can select any of the color, and in the settings we will give the data. So plot title will be Bulgari's data, X is the label, and Y is the total, and we'll just click create plot. Something. Okay, so we need to uncheck this use only selected feature and again click this create plot. So now we can see this red color bar plot has been added with the name residential. Now we want to add non-residential data set into the same. We will just go again to this bar plot, and this time we'll click non-residential, and the title will be non-RES. We can change the color like light blue, and all the features will be same, and we'll click create plot. So now we can see that in the same plot, same bar graph, residential is highlighted with the red and non-residential will be highlighted as a blue. And if you hover our mouse into any bar, we can see the data set of that particular year. So this is how we can map the crime data set in more effective or more informative manner. So hope you guys like the video. If so, then hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.